urgent call to all ambitious SME sales and marketing professionals. First and foremost, let me congratulate you for taking the trouble to download this newsletter. Hence a big thank you is in order. Agree or not? Believe me, what you are about to read on the critical issue of us using our EPF withdrawals to improve your business. It is a highly sensitive matters, especially post-COVID-19 pandemic. True, jokes aside, to jumpstart, allow me to give you a gist of what is detailed in this week's newsletter. Alright, in essence in this bulletin, the authorities advise us to use the Rm10,000 from our EPF saving to operate any fast food related business. They advise to us to be a dropship agents or set up a sensible mini outlet. Also alternatively to make improvements to our current business. Better still to refurbish our equipment. Plus use the money to settle debts and pay up arrears. Lastly to upgrade quickly our stalls for the fasting month. Possible? You bet? On one hand you might ask, how is this week's bulletin is relevant to you and me personally? That is a good question indeed. As responsible sales and marketing professionals in the SMEs industry, it is our responsibility to keep in touch on what is happening in the SMEs marketplace and capitalize on it. Agree or not? With these purposes in our mind, you and me can do our very best to enhance and prosper the operations of all small and medium business, regardless of race, religion, or backgrounds. Yes? Without further ado, let's dig deeper into this week's newsletter. Shall we? Thanks. Breaking news. Use EPF withdrawals to grow your business. Contributors advised to invest in new ventures, settle debts and arrears. Those who are looking to withdraw money from their employees' provident fund, EPF, account under the special scheme announced by the government should consider opening up small businesses. Johor Bahru entrepreneur Datuk Muhammad Izri Abu Bakar said that this way, EPF contributors could grow their money in the long run instead of spending everything in one go on frivolous things. Ramadan is upcoming and Hari Raya Aidil Fitri is next, so this will be an excellent chance for those people who have skills in baking or anything food related to use the money they have withdrawn as capital to start a business. Alternatively, they can work as dropship agents or set up a mini outlet to sell products as part of a franchise, he said when contacted by Star Metro. Muhammad Azri, who founded Lobster JE that specialized in selling frozen seafood bought from local fishermen, said it was better to start small and slowly grow one's business. Having patience is also a good thing, especially when the business has started to take off. This is when all revenue should be kept for future plans instead of spending it immediately. We understand that those withdrawing Rm10,000 from their savings may have plans to do something concrete with the money and are prudent in their spending, especially now in the post-COVID-19 pandemic situation, he said. Meanwhile, Johor Food Truck Association Chairman Yusrazan Samsurai said the special EPF withdrawal would help SMEs with cash flow and enable them to make improvements to their business. Those who are operating food stalls might spend their money buying or repairing their equipment to provide better service to their customers. It will also give the public more purchasing power. We hope they can spend and help SMEs like us, he said, adding that he was grateful to the government for allowing the special withdrawal. Meanwhile, Belatok Petty Traders Association Chairman MD Izam Ibrahim said that despite some misgivings, many of his association members had to withdraw money from EPF to ease their burden due to the COVID-19 pandemic. We have a mountain of debts to settle, aside from the arrears we owe the local councils and our suppliers, including electricity and food bills. EPF savings is supposed to be for our old age, but using it to help settle some outstanding bills now is not a bad idea. The alternative is to continue running our business and go deeper into debt, explained MD Izam. He said the EPF money would also give petty traders a chance to prepare their stalls for the fasting month. On March 16, Prime Minister Datuk Seri Ismail Sabri Yaakob announced that the government would allow a special EPF withdrawal of up to Rm10,000. The end? By the way, are you happy now? Anyway, I personally believe we are amply rewarded by this week's newsletter useful and interesting contents. Incidentally, we are almost at the end of the SMEs newsletter regarding the withdrawal of Rm10,000 from our retirement funds from EPF, then let's seriously review the salient points. Alright, here's it is. With the EPF funds, there are suggestions to operate any small viable business with the money from EPF. Moreover, owners or operators can embark on operating saleable food-related product. Not to forget, with the EPF withdrawals, these people can strive to be a drop deliver dealers or operate a good mini outlet. Also, as a quick reminder, there is this great alternative for business owners to make improvements to their current business. Yet another sensible thing to do is to refurbish equipment for quicker and better operations. And if possible, do use the money to settle debts and pay up arrears. Lastly, to remember to invest time and money to improve their stalls for the fasting month. In the meantime, we ask, what can we do to lighten the burden of SMEs? Business. My suggestion is to donate our time, money, and effort to those SMEs that are most needed. Can you say a huge yes to that? With the words of Mother Teresa's, I will graciously end this newsletter, with many thanks. Forget the idea of doing something big, but do small thing big. End of SME's newsletter. Extracted and modified from printed open source PS. Please give us a thumbs up. Also do subscribe to our channel and response to us at josephsfng@gmail.com. Then you would not miss out any of our practical and useful newsletter on matters concerning SMEs affairs. Trust me, we love your feedbacks to improve the quality of our weekly bulletin. May I, Madam Florence the virtual presenter and CTM Joseph, hope to meet you next week again in our weekly bulletin? Yes? Dated, April 5th, 2020.